Hello there friends and welcome back to a special Halloween edition. I hope that you have a very beautiful Halloween. I prepared a very cozy story for you all. I already glued down paper and this is also paper, but it looks like washi tape. And this paper I have made myself. I thought it would match perfectly for today's story. Alright, so we are going to start right away. We are going to visit Matilda and her 7 cats again for this lovely story. You can see that Matilda is sitting in her living room with all her cats surrounding her. It's Halloween's Eve and it's a little bit a spooky atmosphere, but not that spooky at all. But we are going to see if it's getting spooky. Anyway, Matilda is sitting there reading a book by the fireplace. And it's very cozy. The kitties are all sleeping and enjoying themselves. I'm going to show you the picture at the end in a little bit closer because it's very beautiful. How they are all sitting there and enjoying themselves. I'm going to glue it right here on top. Alright, and then all of it is quiet, all is quiet and peaceful, and then the doorbell rings. Here's the door, a very beautiful door. It rings, and Foggy, you may remember him, he doesn't like visitors and especially not strangers, and he is very scared. We are going to put him right over here. All the other kitties are okay with it. They didn't expect it, and Matilda also didn't expect any guests today, so she is very surprised, and it's also very late at night. I mean at the evening, so she probably didn't expect this, so she walks over to her door to find a very tall stranger in a black, in a black oman. He's wearing a cape or something, in a jacket. Let's say it's a very black jacket. His face is covered, but Matilda isn't scared at all. We're going to put, you can see, I put a little head on Lola's head in purple, because purple and orange are so beautiful together. And she says friendly good evening to the stranger. And the stranger replies to her in a very deep and kind of grumpy but still very friendly voice. All right. Excuse me, madam. It's very cold this evening and I need a plate of pumpkin soup. I'm very cold. And Matilda is so friendly and she is almost smiling at herself. And she says, of course you can come in and have a plate of pumpkin soup. And how was your name? She asked the stranger. So the stranger is finally lifting his his kapuze, and then she sees his face because it's a man, and then he says in his grumpy voice, "You can call me Snape." So it's really Snape from Harry Potter who came to visit her this evening, and then he gets a very nice plate of pumpkin soup with cream, of course. Or is it cream cheese? And well, yes, they have a very beautiful conversation, and all the kitties are surrounding him. He eats, of course, in the living room right here by the fire, so he can relax. I draw an extra plate of pumpkin soup. It's my favorite soup during this time of year. Especially there's green one and there's orange pumpkin soup. I love both of them. My mother, when I was little, always called it Wichtelsuppe. I don't know what's the word in English for Wichtel. I guess, let's say it's pixies. She called it pixie soup, so she created a story. The soup is made from pixies. All right. Yes, this one I want to show you. That's a very beautiful quote which fits Matilda. She's an old soul with young eyes, a vintage heart, and a beautiful mind. It's perfect. So I put it right here. And then when Snape is sitting there on the couch and eating his pumpkin soup in peace, Foggy, of course, like I told you, he doesn't like strangers. But this time, he is he feels a connection to Snape instantly when he walks in. And so Matilda first, she can't believe it, what's going on, but Foggy is going to sit in his lap the entire evening and purr so loud, and Snape is very amused by it. Matilda and Snape they are of course becoming friends. I'm going to put Snape right here. All right. Fine. Oh no. Oh yes. Now I'm have a tons of pumpkins which I'm going to place because Matilda doesn't like she likes spooky Halloweens, but she is more for a stylish Halloween atmosphere. I'm going to put this little hello sign under Snape because, you know, I thought it would match perfectly the story. How would you react when Snape came to visit you on a Halloween's Eve and ask for a plate of pumpkin soup? All right. I would ask him a tons of questions if he's in a very, if he would like to talk about it. Right, we need also some books. Matilda loves to spend the Halloween evening in her castle. And I would like to spend an entire Halloween's day on a spooky castle myself. It could be very interesting. Alright, we are going to glue another sticker down, a girl with a book. We are going to put it next to the door. And here we have some more pumpkins. Of course, we also need some gold in this page. Some golden roses. Next to Snape or right here? No, right here. And we're going to put another rose here. And stars. We need star stickers. One here. And one right down here. All right. And then they have a very beautiful evening, and you can say Foggy has found his soulmate in Snape. I think he's going to visit him at least once a month, at least one day in a month, because they've become such good friends. It's very, very cute. And that was my Halloween special for you all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little story which I made up. It's kind of like a fan fiction. You put famous characters in a story you made by your own. And yes, I hope you have a very cozy or maybe spooky Halloween. Both of it is perfect, and that you're having a very fine evening full of candy. It was my favorite part when I was a kid, the candy, of course. And I hope to see you next time. All right, bye bye and boo!